should fight back. We should fight back with everything we have. We are hundreds of thousands. We are millions. We all need to stand as one fucking voice to be able to be heard.
Yo!
We should fight back.
We should probably listen to that clown. He's probably got a fucking point. We should all fight back. We should all stand as one. Anyway, we did all stand as one. We all stood as one at the Pierrot and made a fucking impact. It was beautiful. The whole stream is up on my YouTube page. The recording is up on my YouTube page with no breaks in it. Bad Badger was worried that he got copyrighted strikes. That's not the case. The internet was gashed there, and then towards the end, my phone ran out of charge while Charlie Ryan was playing. But it's all up there in full, and each set is there as well. And I want to just say a big, huge thank you to everybody that made it down for that night, everybody who watched the stream that night, everybody who played, everybody who shouted, everybody who cheered, everybody who clapped. You are all wonderful human beings. Thank you all so much for making that day absolutely awesome. Gorgeous Roy, you beautiful human being, thank you so much for wanting to put that on and pushing us to put it on. We have taken steps to secure a venue in Bristol, so hopefully that will be a thing pretty soon. Ben Clark was talking about doing one in June or July. We have to follow that up a little bit. By the way, Ben, you are an absolute trooper. You started that day on the dance floor and you ended that day on the dance floor. It was fucking beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. You are a wonderful human being, my man, and we will be up to see you not next month but the month after, because I feel like we should hang out a bit more again, because it was fun last time and it will be fun again. Right, I just want to point you over here. All the sets are up now. Everybody, all 18 of them in 10.5 hours, which meant I was doing a changeover precisely once every 35 minutes, which was insane. Honestly, the day broke me. We got back to Roy's place and I just fucking crashed out and fell asleep. The day absolutely broke me. And all I had to eat that day was a piece of toast and some egg. It was fucking... Oh, I needed food at some point. But yeah, the day was amazing. All the clowns pulled together. The amount of talent that was on that stage for the 10.5 hours is just ridiculous. And you can check out all of that here on my YouTube channel. I'm going to individually send the sets to the artist as well, so they can put them on their channel as well. It was fucking great meeting some people that we hadn't met. Morgan Juniper, one of them. Morgan Juniper is so outspoken when he's on stream, but in real life he was a very quiet person. It was like, did Morgan enjoy himself? And yes, he did. He said he did. So that's excellent. There were so many people there that I chat to online and now have become firm friends with, which is amazing. Even Nasty Mayonnaise made it down for the event as well. He didn't stay long, but he came down as well to support. It was awesome. No, Morgan, you really don't speak much in real life. We were like, is Morgan okay? And then, you kept posting like, it was an awesome day. It was an awesome day. So it's like, okay, brilliant. At least he fucking enjoyed himself. Yeah, he was only there for a little bit. He turned up when Mike from Scumface came on, and I don't know how long he stayed for. So yeah, it's great. And we'll have Nasty Mayonnaise in for the next Clown Fest, Clown Army sound system for sure. But yeah, I want to thank everybody who made that day what a special day it was. It was brilliant. We chat to these people weekly online, and it's just really nice to be in the same space as these people and having a good time. And do you know what the most important thing about the day was? It felt to me like it was clubbing in the old days. Nobody was there for any agenda. Nobody was there to get drunk or wasted. We were there to see the acts, to support the acts, to listen to the acts, to support each other. Dave Bully, oh my God, Dave Bully and his partner Kat Absolutely fucking beautiful human beings. They really are. We raffled off the EA Electribe and Michael Walker won it, which was fucking amazing. He also won some Mind Manipulation USB drives. So did Charlie Ryan, and so did I. So, you know, some people came away with some gifts, which is absolutely amazing. We will be doing this again. Do not fucking worry. Oh no, Morgan says, I couldn't dance due to having a busted up foot and dropping a vacuum cleaner on it. No! Yeah, we did wonder why you were just kind of stood at the back with your hood on, all kind of, you know, moody and such. But no, just as long as you had a good time, Morgan, that was great. What I really wanted to do was hang, like somebody said, yeah, we need to do another one, but let's make it like a whole weekend affair this time. It was a little bit brief, you know. We kind of got there, we set up, we did the night, we went home, we went to bed, you know. Doghouse, Josie, Ben, Morgan, Badger, who fell asleep in a dog bed, by the way, and on a couch at the venue, which was hilarious. Who else was there? Sibby. I think there was a couple of other people there, but like I completely missed it. Literally, we got home and I'm like, I have to go to bed. I have to go to bed. Like Mike from Scumface pointed out during during his set, Mark's been running around like a blue ass fly today. You have no idea. You have no idea. So I had to babysit the stage, babysit the DJ arena, and babysit the stream. It was fucking hectic. It was the most jam-packed night I have ever put on in my life. And yeah, I paid the price for it the next couple of days. It was fucking ridiculous. Anyway, welcome to the 344th episode of the URL. Let's just do some hellos. Elsa Jane, Bad Badger, Gorgeous Roy, Jamie Fitzgrade, Mind Manipulation, Morgan Juniper, Mattow, War Minstrel, Yellow, Ben Clark, Rancid Poet. Did I say Gorgeous Roy already? I think I did. DJ Jones, who is up for track of the night, and I think he's going to win it this time, which is excellent. Brain Sniff, Sapro, Arjang, Tenectro the Android. I'm sure there's a few others that I'm missing. Signs of James, John Coffee Production, who has a tune in this evening. He hasn't had a tune in for fucking ages, so it's amazing to see him back at this. Adam Malcolm's in the building as well, and I'm sure there will be a few more people in the building over the next hour or so. And so's Espan. I'm not even going to pronounce that, but welcome to the party, fellas. Yeah, my energy is still a bit low. I am still paying the price. My back is fucking killing me. My voice is gone, so you're not going to get me too much words out of me today. Belle Seraphim blew my freaking mind. Yes, she was amazing. Her first electro-punk set was great, and then she played a fucking techno set, which was amazing. My Manipulation did 2 DJ sets. RIP did a DJ set. Petrol Horse just fucking absolutely 100% fucked my eardrums. He really did. He was the loudest act that day. I don't know how. I've no idea how, but he was the loudest act that day. Sibby's debut was absolutely amazing. She smashed it. Charlie Ryan from the Degenerate from Ireland was just beautiful acid techno. The only criticism I have for Charlie's set was he did not play the Gossip. Is it Gossip? Standing in the way of control. I was jonesing for that fucking track, and he didn't fucking play it, but he did play the Simpsons one, and he did play some other stuff, and he absolutely rocked the fucking stage. Yeah, there was so many acts. Mike from Scumface was amazing. Angelical Mechanical. Who else? Gorgeous Roy, Bad Badger first set out in 20 years and absolutely smashed it. Maybe do a fucking fade out as well. Jonathan R. Cross, Fuzzy, Dynamics, who played an amazing set. His MIDI froze halfway through, and so he lost both his 303s. They came back a little later though. Alan Kent, and I've got a little story about Alan Kent. We'll do that at 8 o'clock. I haven't seen Jordan at the moment. It'd be nice to see Jordan in here for that. And yeah, the Clang Jewels. Yeah, we all absolutely rocked it. It was an amazing event. And Warminster says best night I've been to in years. Yeah, same here. It was the attitude it was the attitude that was there that made it what it was. It really was. Nobody was there with phones out. Like, you know, we all took a little bit of a video of some person and put our phones back in our pocket and started dancing, you know, and that's what made me feel like it was clubbing back in my youth. And that's the attitude that we want from Clown Army. Science of James says that show was so much fun to watch. I'm glad that came across. It really, really did. I'm glad that came across. We enjoyed via the stream, yeah. And again, you know, if you couldn't make it to the night, make it to the stream. Just as long as you experienced some of it. I'm just a little disappointed because I had to use my phone to tether to the internet, so I couldn't use it to chat on the stream and stuff. Mind you, I don't know how much I would have done of that anyway because I was fucking moving around so much. Shared with the greatest of friends, yeah, absolutely, and that is what is important. Shared with great friends. Like we had, the venue was a bit weird because they had like us downstairs and then like a normal bar in the middle and then like another live venue up top. So people kind of wandered in. Jordan Williams, hello. Wait until 8 o'clock. I've got something special for you, fella. Yeah, so people kind of wandered in and I gave them kind of 10 minutes, you know, because they seemed like they were enjoying themselves. And I went up to them and I said, oh, have you got a ticket? And they were like, no, we don't have a ticket. I'm like, well, it's going to be £10, I'm afraid. And kind of most of them left at that point, which was a bit of a shame. But I guess they just kind of wandered down from like the bar area, I suppose. I mean, the venue was nice. The venue owner was really, really nice. And yeah, I would do something there again, but I would change a few things that we did this time for the next time. But yeah, if anybody wants to host a Clown Army sound system in their town, please get in touch and we will do such a thing. All you need to do is book some acts, book a venue, and off we fucking go. Right, then, shall we get into the show? Let's just teabag you. You've been teabagged by a dog. Bum 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 bum. Right, shall we get on with the show? Because I've rabbited on for 15 minutes now. We are 15 minutes into the episode. Dog, please go away. Find a cat to moan at. Go on. I'm working and my energy's low. I've got no tolerance for a little white dog. No tolerance for a little white dog. Has Alan just joined us? Fantastic. Where is Alan? There he is. Played an absolute fucking blinder, really did. And Jim's set, oh my God, just awesome techno. I'm going to post these periodically over the next few days, just to you know, show everybody how fucking good everything was. Right, so we start today. There are 50 tracks in the thread. We did about 22 yesterday. Oh, 48 tracks in the thread. Where did the 2 go? No, 50 tracks in the thread. What the fuck? And I swear Will had a track in the thread, but I can't find it. And that's a real shame, because Will doesn't put in very often, but when he does, it's usually a really fucking good track. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that I can't find it. But we are kicking off this evening with Fitzgrade, and this is a banger. I've had a quick listen to this. This is a banger, because I needed to find out where we were in the thread. Oh, I've snotted on myself. Oh. I'm just going to get some bog roll and wipe my nose. And get on with the fucking show! I will just put the link up for the track of the night, because DJ James is in the lead at the moment and I would absolutely love him to complete that lead and stay in the lead, because that was a fucking amazing track from last week. So here we are. There is the poll for that. Go and vote for the track you like the most. For me, it's definitely DJ Jones this week. Right, I'm hyped up on coffee. Yeah, Jordan Williams, you were absolutely in Manchester in spirit. You really, really were. Like I say, 8 o'clock, we got a little special. I say, I hope my energy stays for the rest of the show, because honestly, I am broken. Nearly 50 years old, and I had to run around for 10 and a half hours trying to sort out prima donnas and their bloody cable issues. Jonathan R. Cross, hello my friends. Morgan Juniper says lightweight, some of us are well over 50. I know, I don't know how the older ones managed to do it. I was fucking dead. My fiance did indeed behave herself. Oh my God, Yellow says 57 in 2 weeks. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was great to meet everybody, John. You played Blinder. Loving the little bits of feedback that you decided to put in there as well. Alan Kent in the building. What a fucking blinder you played at the weekend, mate. Ben and Elsa did dance all night long, and it was great to see. There were always people on the dance floor. It was just lovely. Dynamix is off already. Back to you, Tune Jamie. 8.9 cats. Pew pew. Not going to quite go as high as that. I like those stabs, but they get a bit repetitive. Do something with them. Oh, now you are. Now you are. Yeah, Ben Clark is absolutely a machine. Okay, I take it all back, Jamie. I take it all back. You've done what I requested. A little bit late in the track, but you've done what I've requested. I'll up it to an 808. Michael Walker in the building, who won the Elect Tribe. And we will be up to see you at the end of April, mate. I wanted what you're doing with those stabs a little earlier. You're twisting those stabs up lovely now. It's a nice hard start to the evening, which is great. Give it an 808. Like I say, I would have twisted those stabs up a little bit earlier on so it didn't become quite so repetitive. Paul Flanger in the building. How's it going, my friends? Yeah, I'm definitely still recovering. Definitely still recovering. Family. Absolute family. Jamie First Grade, thank you very much for opening the show for us this evening with a lovely little banger. If you'd have put those those twists to the stabs a little bit earlier on, it wouldn't have felt quite as repetitious. But it did well when it got there. It did exactly what it needed to. I would just like to have heard it come in a little bit earlier. That's the only complaint I've got from that track. Didn't feel like 5 minutes once those stabs started going at the end there. All right, moving on. Barthoven. I was 2 years old. I'm going to play that message in a minute, Jordy. So we've gone from main room to the chill out at this point. Slap that like button, people. Thank you very much. Thanks to James, says liked and shared. Thank you very much. I do wish I had a co-host this evening, just to take the pressure off me, because I am fucking hanging. So you don't need an invitation. If you can get her on a Tuesday, then get her on a Tuesday. Quick, get a sitter in and run on over. Good evening, Jason Marsh. How is it going? I hope you are fine and well this evening. How's Nana? Yeah, this is after the club, when you come home and you just, you know, you don't want to hear any more 4/4 at all, any more pounding music. You just want to hear something nice and light. Hold on, I've got to just turn this down a little bit. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. There we go. It's almost got elements of classical music in it. Music. That is a lovely way of putting it, Matto. Jason says, I'm fine and dandy. Had to pick Nana off of her annual sheep dip. She should be delivered back at 8 o'clock this evening. Yeah, this is very nice, relaxing music. Like you say, this is what you want after you've come home from a Clown Army event. That is the Deluge, Jamie. It's a great machine. It is a great machine. A lot of the people that use it say it's got a particular sound, and you can tell that it's a Deluge sound. What I don't get on very well with it is very few knobs on it, and you have to know the box inside and out so that you can get the best out of it. Build 8.2, would I change anything about it? No, if I changed anything about it, it would become a completely different track. I like the almost classical music feel that it had to it, even though classical is not my preferred music style at all. But yeah, that box is very, very capable, a very, very capable box. It just depends on how you like your workflow. I prefer the MPC and the EMX for hands-on ability. I mean, it is very hands-on, but it's not at the same time. So again, it depends on how you like your workflow to it. So Jason Marsh says, beautiful, 8.7. Paul Flanger gives it an 8. Science James gives it an 8.8 cats. Matto gives it a 9 cats. Right, so that one was going down really well. Right, I would just like to take 5 minutes to give a nod to Jordy Williams. You are a staple at the Clown Army at the moment, fella, and this was our message to you, and I'm going to play your response to it as well. So here we are.
Jordy, how you doing? It's me. Yeah, the rock guy. How you doing, bro? Look who I've got here.
Jordy. Hello, my friend.
Mark Gardner. Look who I've got here.
Hello, my friend.
Dynamics. Alan Crawford Dynamics.
Hi,
Look,
Jordy.
2 legends.
Hi, Jordy.
Dude, I think we got some.
Love you.
Now, Jordy is your biggest fan without fail.
Thank you very much, Jordan. It's a pleasure to have you in the Clown Army. It really, really is. You bring a certain special something to the Clown Army, and we are more than happy to have you involved, my friend. I love you, Jordan. Thank you so much.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that, George? Yeah. Just tell him he's a rock and roll DJ of the best.
Jordy, you are a rock and roll DJ. You are a superstar. You are perfection, and I will hang out with you at some point. Yeah.
Love you, Jordy. Take care, brother. I'll see you next week. All right.
You're about to see Jordy.
Yours, they're disgusting.
Bye,
I love you, man. I love you, mate. See you later.
Ready for it, George?
Here, bro. Jordy, how you doing? It's me. Yeah, the rock guy. How you doing, bro? Look who I've got here.
Jordy. Hello, my friend.
Mark Gardner. Look who I've got here.
Hello, my friend.
Dynamics. Alan Crawford Dynamics.
Hi, Jordy.
2 legends.
Hi, Jordy.
Dude, I think we got some.
Love you.
Now, Jordy is your biggest fan without fail.
Thank you very much, Jordan. It's a pleasure to have you in the Clown Army. It really, really is. You bring a certain special something to the Clown Army, and we are more than happy to have you involved, my friend. I love you, Jordan. Thank you so much.
You hear that? You hear that, George? Yeah. Just tell him he's a rock and roll DJ of the best.
Jordy, you are a rock and roll DJ. You are a superstar. You are perfection, and I will hang out with you at some point. Yeah.
Love you, Jordy. Take care, brother. I'll see you next week. All right. Cut those nails of yours. They're disgusting.
What do you think, George? Oh.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh, mate. Alright,
Are you okay?
That's cool. That's brilliant.
Ah, that is fucking amazing. That really is fucking amazing. And Alan Kent almost got into trouble with his superiors, and they were like, "Why are you introducing him to this bunch of people?" And Alan was like, "Look, you couldn't wish for a more welcoming community to introduce Jordan to." And the superiors were like, "Well, if that's the case, then we take your word for it." And as soon as Alan said that, I was like, "Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. That makes what we do here worthwhile." You know, it means, like I say, like you have to have a sense of humor. That one's really important. You must like music. That one's really important. And don't be a cunt. You know, we are an all-encompassing. We don't care how you identify. We don't care who you are. We just care that you're a nice human being. That's all we care about. It really, really is. And that's what the Clown Army sound system was all about. It was just people on the dance floor having a really, really good time. Jordan Williams, you are an awesome, awesome human being. You are a staple at the Clown Army right now, and it's a pleasure to have you on board. Okay, moving on. Eric. Not a second track. I just wanted to announce that I'm putting my music on Bandcamp and would appreciate that follows the page so I can grow. Not asking for any money, just follow the page. No problem. Ow. Bugger. James is not there. What happened? Damn it. I'm sure you got another track in a bit later. Right, let's move on to Leaf. 。  . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
Yes, I was. We walked past and we just
We've already had this one,
the
mate.
smell of cannabis. So we looked at the window and the smell of cannabis.
Did you revise it, Leaf, or is this the same
The smell
same
of,
track?
Cannabis. The smell of cannabis. The smell of cannabis. The smell of cannabis. The smell of cannabis.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I am all for skipping tracks this evening because, like I say, I am fucking hanging. It opened up for you, did it? Why didn't it open up for me then? No, nothing there. James, if you can sort that, let me know. Okay, so Touch Circle. So it's been a while since I posted a track or for a shout out. This one isn't really finished yet. Did a quick mix master for show. Proud of this track because I'm starting to make my own serum, wavetables and patches. Set for my Jupiter 8. These are 2 patches, opening sound, I made from my Jupiter 8 and a couple from Dean Daughter's serum pack. Pete Cannon supplied the 3 drum loops. Okay, let's go. Oh, hello. Hello. Slap that like button, people. DJ Jones says, sure seems like the IRL event proved how great the clowns are together. Not surprised, just proud of you, us. Yeah, so was I. It wasn't until Mike from Scumface, I can't remember who we were watching, but he turned around to me and went, you've got to be really proud of this. And that was like 8, 9 o'clock or something. And I didn't have time to process how proud I was of what happened, about how we all came together, how the night was going. And as soon as he said that, I was like, yeah, I am. Very. Ah, Badge, your mashup set was amazing, mate. What would you like a link for, Paul? Yeah, absolutely. Buzzing for you and everyone. About time clowns were playing on the same rotor. Yeah, the roster. Yeah, absolutely. Loving the brass section in this. Is Touch Circle in the building this evening? I haven't seen his name. Got fucking loads of tracks. There we go. Yellow, honestly. Right? Yellow says, it was weird because I'm shit nervous about meeting people. We all are. We're all on the spectrum. We're all slightly a little bit odd, you know? But you and Kat came across like the most beautiful humans on the face of the planet, and it was absolutely awesome to meet you. It really was. This is fucking lovely, Touch Circle. Brainstorm says everyone were at the venue was lush, and Santa James says track of the night for me, and I mean we're only 3 or 4 tracks deep, but I have to agree with him that this is definitely a potential for track of the night. So I am gonna archive that over here, which makes my life look fucking easy. Just smooth, smooth, silky, sexy. And I don't think Touch Circle usually does drum and bass, so that is great to see from him. He says proud of this track, and he's not quite finished with it. So I'd like to know what you're going to do with it to make it any better than that, because I thought it was as it should be there and then. Right, I'm sticking that through to track of the night. Would I change anything about it? No, I don't think I would. Break might have been a bit long there, but like nothing serious. Bass is lovely. Drums are on point. Groovy Jazzy 9 from DJ James. Yeah, I think that's a really good fucking track. I really, really do. Brainstiff says Mike from Scumface was amazing, as he always is. Was like a hardcore stand-up show with humour and brilliant delivery. Thank you, Jonathan R. Cross. I try. Okay, so Santa James
is designed to suit you. Entertainment
is now on Bandcamp, which is great. Catch you later, Tracker Terrorist. You were a one-man mosh pit, Leaf. You really were. At one point, you can see you and Mike getting together and having a little mosh. It was fucking great. But yeah, Mike from Scumface is amazing. The place was intimate. I am Maniac, like I say, we had a lot of people that kind of drifted down from upstairs, had a look around, enjoyed themselves, but as soon as I asked them for ticket entry, they were like, oh, I don't know about that, and off they went again. So, says this is great. It's very experimental. I am Maniac. See, this is the problem when you have so many acts. He says the audio guy did have a habit of wanging the levels 10 to 20 seconds in mind. See, this is the problem when you don't get a sound check or a line check, and it's just you're rotating things over. The sound guy, so the plugged in, and then literally have to get the levels sorted, and then because he's changing the levels there, it's changing the levels in OBS as well. So I had to introduce the act, get them on stage, run to the stream rig, type in bits and pieces, wait for the sound guy to adjust the levels, then adjust the levels myself, then get back to the stage and make sure that everything was okay. Honestly, it was fucking ridiculous. Mike says, yeah, in a good way. I like the out-of-the-box thinking. Good job, saying to James. How old is this one, James? Oh, this year. Okay, so it's a new one. And I'm guessing in Ableton as well? Yeah. Like I say, your phone sound is very different to your Ableton sound, and that's just because you're getting used to the hardware. Literally, just because you're getting the software, as it were. Badger says, I think strategically the day would have run easier with less acts. But do we want less acts? I would have loved less acts. Like I say, I did 18 changeovers in 10 and a half hours, which means I was constantly changing every 35 minutes, which, you know, is a bit much, but like the day culminated into what it was, and like Jonathan R. Cross says, it was a hardcore show with some humor chucked in. You know, I find a lot of nights that when you go to it, they don't have a compare, and that's my job. That's what I do here. So why would I not do it there? You know, and the fact that the sound engineer went missing for a bit, and Sibby had issues getting her thing started, and Charlie Ryan had to move the table over 3 times to get the cables to reach, and all those things just culminated in a day that was highly hilarious and very fast paced. James, I'm going to give you an 8.2 on that one, fella. I've linked your Bandcamp to the chat thread, so hopefully you get some feedback there. All right, where are we? Touch circle, we're just in touch circle. Sapro, you're up. First attempt at some drum and bass. Very heavy drum and bass evening this evening. Okay, before we get into that, Sapro says, that's why you need a festival over a weekend with multiple stages, real world clown fest. Well, you do have a piece of land. If you want to do like a one-night clown fest, I'm more than willing to do that on the land that you have. That would be fucking awesome. Not a 2-day event, just a 1-day event. Put the music on the 1 day. There's room for tents and camping and bits and pieces. So if that's something that you feel that you would be willing to like take part in, then I'm willing to do it. Daniel from the night said that he might have somewhere, and Leaf said that he might have somewhere, and Steve Cookie said that he might know somewhere as well. So there are things moving on. We will get something done. Oh no, the land is not available anymore, I'm afraid. Oh, Sapro, that's so disheartening. Anyway, let's get on with your track. That's a shame because the piece of land was lovely.
Yo, yo, yo.
Are you going to be rapping over this, Sapro? Like Doghouse said, Leaf, if you bill it as a wedding, you don't need any licensing whatsoever at all. Oh, it's Yellow Buff.
Wider. Wider till the bass drops down.
And we have truckloads of Clown Army stickers at the moment. So I'm going to be putting some sort of package together for my Buy Me a Coffee where you can get stickers. Oh, hell's bells, is there stuff in there as well? Oh my god, there is! I didn't even realise there was.
Wider till the bass drops down.
Oh my god, we got loads!
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, yes! I didn't realise these were in here, otherwise I'd have given them out.
Wider.
Bit messy there, Sapro.
Wider till the bass drops down. Yo, yo, yo.
So I'm going to do with what I do with all of the stickers that I get and stick them on my TV. I didn't realise these were here. Techno against fascism and racism. Yes, that is what we stand for. Let's just have that there.
Yo, yo, yo.
Rectal. Do not insert orally. Rectal use only. Yes.
Wider. 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 Wider.
Okay, I've got some feedback for you, Sapro. Just give it a minute. This one. Playing with hula hoops and sniffing ketamine does not make you a free spirit. No fucking shit, but people think it does. Horse tranquilizers, I love horse tranquilizers, I do. I am not a fan of ketamine, I gotta say.
Wider till the bass drops down.
Yes, the only process the client supports is against focus and fade outs.
The bass drops down. Wider
I've got
till
more.
the bass drops down.
Oh, Sticks, you're a fucking diamond, mate.
Wider till the bass drops down.
Free party is not a crime as well. Sticks, you're a diamond bloke.
Wider till the bass drops down.
Right. You had us here. Bass is nice. Drums are nice. Is it there? We've got the messy.
Wider till the bass drops down.
Love that you use your own vocals in this as well. There.
Wider.
Throwing a bit too much at that point.
Wider till the
Like,
bass drops down.
pull the bass out, pull the drums out of that bit, because this bit's really nice. The idea is there. It just needs a little bit of finessing in the sequencing department. Don't make it too messy. It's drum and bass. You know, drum and bass kind of lends itself well to that open sound of literally just drums and bass. I'm going to give you a solid 8 on it. I feel like with a bit of refinement, you could probably get it over a 9. I love the fact that you did your own vocals yourself. I just think it needs a little bit of a tweak in the sequence stage to make it flow a little bit better. But you're getting great love in the comment section. Quirky track design, not take it too seriously. Fun, memorable 8.9. Yeah, that says it already. John Coffey gives it an 808. Elsa Jane says 9. Leaf says 9. Sounds of James 8.5. DJ Jones 8.5 cats. So you're on the right track. You are on the right track. Yep, listening will have a fiddle. Excellent. Kevin, I'm just going to call you Kevin. Hey bro, I make rap and hip hop and also do some Brazilian stuff. I started trying to do techno beats, but I'm not sure how it sounds. And you look like the guys to listen to that a lot. Yes, we are. And we always love new people at the URL. Like I say, there are 3 requirements for joining Clown Army. You must like music. This one is important. You must have a sense of humor. This one is also important because otherwise you'll feel like you're being attacked all the time when you're not. You're just being ribbed on by friends. That's what we used to do as kids in the 90s. And the 3rd one is massively important. Don't be a cunt. I shall give you a link. Is it Kevin? Yep. Here you go, Kevin. Here is, you can't post links to the chat thread, but you can post links just there. Okay? And your track will appear here and then it will get played. Everybody gets a play, everybody gets a fair listen. So if you want to chuck us some of your techno or some of your rap stuff, we're more than happy to listen to it, mate. But make sure it goes in that thread, yeah? No problem. Right, Graham Lee up next. Not made anything this week, so I have an old tune that's about 12 years old. My God. You're very guitar orientated in the past, Graham Lee. Graham also turned up. What a fucking diamond fellow Graham was. Jesus Christ. Friendly. He's a clown. He's a clown. We're all clowns. And he was a lovely, lovely clown. It was beautiful to meet him. Spent a good couple of minutes chatting with him. Wish I could have done more.
No, you never called like you promised to. You never showed your face. It was a businessman, a lightning strike that made me take the chase. But when I think back now,
My TV is getting covered in stickers and I fucking love it.
by the phone, waiting on my own.
Gravy is my bubbler. Yes, he is. He's your pick in the collab challenge, which I will be moving along at the end of this month, so like next week or something. It's very well put together.
People say I've been a fool. They know that you will put us still. You said that I was special to you. You say that to everyone. But when I think back now, I
Webby boy? Who's Webby boy?
waiting by the phone. Waiting on my own.
DJ Jane says, I posted a 2-year-old track yesterday, they made a completely new track today, I posted that instead. That's because you're a machine, or you've got a bunch of minions in your fucking basement trying to, make you music. I think that's more likely the case.
Rock goes around, comes around,
Like it, nice little breakdown.
comes around, goes around. And your past will catch up to you. No, you never rang like you said you'd done. You said you got my number. I was home, never wanted love. Like you said, 'cause it wasn't love that was in my head.
Gorgeous choice of early new wave flavour, yeah, I can feel that.
Seems like we
That reminds me of the Killers and a few other bands. Almost Arctic Monkeys, not quite as loud and shouty, but yeah. Vibes, yeah. Vibes meet the fall, like it. Excellent, it's there, 2 incredible tracks. How you put it? You're only supposed to have one per show, fella. How you feeling in it? No problem. I'll tell you what, I'll pay you in a minute, just because you knew. Yes, Graham Lee, that was great. Give that a 9 all day long. In my indie days, I would have happily listened to that. Back in my indie days when I was listening to it about, 14, 16. So we are going back 30 odd years now. Oof. Elsa Jane gave it a 10. Dynamix said brilliant. 9.1 Indie Cats. Jason Marsh, great track. High Energy 9. Brainsniff gives it a 9. And Gorgeous Void gave it a 9.2. You can't do no wrong here, Graham. I'm telling you, mate. All right. Let's move on. Like I say, I'll do another track. I'm pretty sure we played this one last week from Chunk Wrecker. And it's in the thread for track of the night as well. So we'll play this one and then we'll play you, Keith. Kevin? Keith. Okay, Ravex. Also, it's a private track, so we can't put this one through to track of the night, unfortunately. Yeah, it's there. I've seen it, Kevin. Oh, hello.
Telling myself I won't go there. Oh, but I know that I won't care. Trying to wash away all the
Okay. This is the one you put in last week and we had some criticism for it?
This loss is a burden that we both share.
Kevin, you're new to the party, but I have ridiculous dyslexia, and I've been calling Alan Dynamics for the past 8 years. I think this one's up for track of the night as well, mate, from last week. Is the original still up, Ravex? welcome to Clown Army, Kevin. I'll get your track queued up next. What criticism did we give you? What did you change about this one, Raybags? Jason Marsh says, Nana's back. Very clean, smells of disinfectant. Added bonus, they shaved her too.
Can you spare any mercy that you might find? I'm down on my knees because
Coupled in length, okay. I love the little, almost incidental noises you've got going on there, but they, you know, they make up the track. Thank you very much, Kevin. I'd like to say welcome to the party. 3 rules. Must like music, must have a sense of humour, don't be a cunt. If you follow those 3 rules, we will all get on absolutely perfectly. Rich Lambo said to me one time, it's crazy because if someone in the Clown Army is a bit of a cunt, they stick out like a sore thumb. They really, really do. The vocals in this are beautiful, mate. I don't know where you got them from. I can't remember where you said you got them from. It's a really delicate track. Like the subtle 303 pokes, which is literally what I was just saying. Okay, so we're into uncharted territory that we didn't listen to last week. Yeah, horrid people don't last very long here. It's a nice safe space, absolutely. Okay, I heard this song and there was barely any background sound, so I took the vocals and made the background. Like I say, you've got loads of incidental, tiny little noises just making up the whole package. It sounds really good, mate. Nice. A little bit of a pregnant pause there. Fire community. We've been meeting here for the past 8 years, and we did our first in real life event at the weekend just gone. I'll just give a little nod to that. Kevin is from Brazil, but I live in Germany. We were over in Germany a few years back for Super Booth. I hope to return there sometime soon. Yes, absolutely, Jason. I love the vocals. Just borderline can't be bothered. Really, really good. So again, whatever you've done to that track would again put this in for track of the night. I think it's fucking lovely. Whatever you've done to it was beautiful. Like Jason says, the vocals are almost so nonchalant they can't be bothered, and the song around it is so intricate, and there's loads of little details going on there. So yeah, another one for track of the night. Right, so this is what we did over the weekend. We invaded the Pierrot Manchester, and let's just give you a little slice of what we did. Here's Fuzzy. And honestly, this set got just more and more twisted as it went on. Shit for brains, shit for brains, shit for brains. And apparently Jim's MIDI cut out, so he was triggering all this by hand. So there's Fuzzy. Let's just do a bit from Alan Crawford as well, who's MIDI cut out as well.
Do you want to do the introductions? No. Okay, Clown Army. Next up, we have all the way from Scotland, the one, the only, Alan Crawford, aka Dynamic!
Look at all those people having fun on the fucking dance floor. Sam Jones, Dave Bewley, I think that's the Petrol Horse dancers there. Elson's there somewhere. There's Ben. I can't remember. Oh, that's Sibby. Honestly, it was a fucking amazing night. Let's just show you some mic from Scumface. Like I say, all these are up on my my YouTube.
Thanks. All right, this song's about nonsense. It's called Six Chip Twat.
I love Mike from Scumface.
I love it. Give me as much as the next guy. This isn't it. Not just a bum, I still want to praise that man. You're a whacker, you're the man. You're a sorry, six chip twat. You serve me that and Jimmy, you throw it in the bin. You can
Right, I could do this all night long, so I'm going to stop there. They are all on my YouTube channel. So if you fancy going out over and checking them out, please fucking do. 10.5 hours of brutally good music there. Brutally good music. And I just covered like a small section of it. Right, Kevin, let's get to your track, man. You're new to the show, so we'll bump you up a little bit. Of course, I've got fucking loads of tracks in the bloody thread tonight. So, bro, I'm here. I've done other techno beats as experiments before, so don't be surprised when I show you this one. But I feel this is one of my best ones so far. Okay, let's get into it. Oh, where are we? Band Lab. I've never heard of Band Lab. Oh, no. It's, release wherever you want, mate. Bandcamp is usually the best place to release it from. Like I said, I've never heard of Band Lab. I'm sure some other people out there have. This is the Clown Army's Bandcamp. We've got some recordings there, and I have 2 more releases to add to this collection as well. But Bandcamp is usually one of the better places for it, if you're looking to get, monetary value off of it. Yeah, good intro. Nice. Lovely. You've got separation on everything. You can hear everything crystal clear. I say this a lot, so if you're going to join the community, this is the one thing that I say all the time. Could do with a big kick, but I like big kicks, so don't listen to me. Needs to smack me harder. Exactly, needs a slightly bigger kick. Okay, we have a couple of rules at the URL. If the track is under 2 minutes, we can't mark it as such because it's not quite a track. What I will say to this one is extend it out a little bit. You could get 5 minutes out of that, no problem. Nice big build up, drop, build it up, back in, and then make the track go a little bit crazy, and then the DJ fade out at the end. So what you've got there is a great fucking start. If you're not making techno, or if techno's not your main vibe, then you're doing really well on this one. I would like to give this an 8 point something, but like I say, it's under 2 minutes, so I can't mark it. It's one of the rules that we've got on the show. Extend that out. You can probably make that about 5 minutes long, no problem. Send us some more tracks, mate. Send us some more tracks. Welcome to the show. The main platforms that we use are YouTube, SoundCloud, Bandcamp. We don't use Spotify because Spotify is a fucking horrible platform. But any of those platforms we will listen to, just as long as it's not Spotify. I haven't heard of BandLab before, but thank you for introducing us to it. And welcome to the party. Give us some more. Give us some longer stuff. Chuck some of your hip hop in. That, like, you can get 2 or 3 tracks in the thread. You're only supposed to place 1, but you can get 2 or 3 tracks in the thread if it's a different style, or it's a collab with someone, or it's a different persona, you know. So you can potentially get 3 or 4 tracks in one thread, and we will play them all. I like what I hear. I want to hear more. Like I say, you had great separation going on there. The only thing I would do to that is give it a little bit of a bigger kick, but that's just me. I'm a techno junkie and I prefer bigger kicks. But yeah, great stuff, mate. Great stuff. Welcome to the party. Hope you stick around. And yeah, I want to hear more. All right, so we just did that one. Iapetus, please don't let this be dancing EDM. Much prefer it when this guy does drum and bass. A DJ fade out, which means breaking the track down to like, so you lose the bass, you know, and then you lose some of the hats, and then you just end with a kick. Excellent, thank you very much, Kevin. Like I say, here is our website. My YouTube channel's got links to just about everything. Tune-up more than Juniper. I do mean just deconstruct the ending, yes. Yeah, Ravex says, thank you for letting us hear the track. We like new people at the URL, we really do. And if you like what we do, tell someone about us. This one's not floating my boat, it's very thin. I liked Kevin's track over this. Bad says, watching my set back and I could definitely do with some guidance with DJ set structure. I played a lot of tunes almost to their very last note and want to improve in that area if someone can help me. Absolutely. Okay, the sound's too thin. It's all up in the high ends. There was no break to it. It was very relentless. There was no let up from the noises that were going on. Not my favourite track that you have put in, Iapetus, and could do with some work in the structure, in the sequencing stage. Could also do with some bass sounds in there. It was the whole time, which is okay, but you want those pregnant pauses, you want those breaks from the sound, you want little incidentals that are going on. So if I was going to mark it, it would be quite low, which you know I don't like doing, like 6 or 7, and you know I know some people can take offense at that. When Iapetus does drum and bass, he's over a 9. When he does his EDM stuff, it kind of leaves me a bit cold. I will let the chat thread say something about that. No worries, Kevin. I hope to see you again. Welcome to the party. Arjang, step up to the block. You are next. Instrumental song, film style music, a melody of softness and beauty, a song about being thankful for life and its journey. Well, that's very, very fitting for how we were over the weekend. Oh, hello. can talk all the way over Arjan's track, but what I will say is it's difficult with mashups because sometimes the vocals go right to the fucking end and you've got no deconstructed bit where you should mix out, which is why, Badge, if you're making mashups, just leave a drum beat or the beat going for like 32 bars so that you've got time to mix out where there's no vocals, where you can bring the next lot of vocals in. I'll come up, mate. It's the one irritating thing I find. I like to mix for a good minute, you know, so that you make like a third track of the 2 tracks that you've already got playing. So layer them over, and even extend the intro on one, so that you've just got the beat running for a bit and a hint of the vocals. Not so keen on the snare sound, Arjan. Carnage in the building. Yes, Danny Carnage is in the building. Oh, Petrol Horse done fucked me up. Honestly, Danny, your set was so fucking loud. It was ridiculous. My eardrums bled afterwards. And like we said, after you finished, every party needs a Petrol Horse. Only got 8 tracks left. Fan-fucking-tastic. Not a short show because, honestly, I'm still broken. Too young to be that broken. I'm nearly 50, mate. I've got like a year and 6 months before I'm 50. That qualifies me to be old. You know, the only criticism I have about this is the snare could do with being a bit beefy up, and that is a bit loud. Yeah, everybody did absolutely smash it. Thank you all so much for being involved. If you got a run, John, I'll play your track next. Arsene says, I'm planning on cutting the solo, add vocals, shorten the solo. Absolutely agree. As it stands, you're about an 8.5, 8.7, something like that. It's really, really nice. It rolls along nicely. The only criticism I have is the snare could do with being beefed up, and that could do with being lowered a little bit. But yeah, if you want to shorten the solo and add some more vocals to it, that will really make the track breathe a little bit more. Yeah, I'll give you an 8.5 on that one, fella. Let's just go over here and show everybody how fucking loud Danny was.
Oh my God. Right. This is a song about doing a lot of squats because squats are fun to do. How slippy is it here? Not very. Right. So we're all going to do some fucking squats together, yeah? Got a new hobby and it's taking over my life. Got a new hobby and it's taking over my life. Got a new hobby and it's taking over my life. Got a new hobby and it's taking over my life. If anybody wants me, I'll be down the gym. If anybody wants me, I'll be down the gym. If anybody wants me, I'll be down the gym. If anybody wants me, I'll be down the gym. Doing some squats. Doing some squats.
Do some squats, you puny humans.
Do some squats, puny humans. It'll give you a massive thighs and buns of steel. It'll give you a massive thighs and buns of steel. It'll give you a massive thighs, buns of steel. It'll give you massive thighs and buns of steel. I wanna be a horse with steely buns. 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 So I do my squats.
Danny says, I regretted doing squat jumps during that, but I didn't want to show my weakness. I couldn't. I didn't have the energy. There's me, Elsa, and Mike from Skunkface doing squats.
Okay, any squats you did up until now, they were a warm-up. They were between you and God. But now, I am your God. Let's go.
Almost the entire dance floor doing squats. Danny, you've got an electric personality and it comes across, mate. It really does. Not a fucking chance. Not a fucking chance. I saw that and I'm like, no way am I fucking doing that. Not a fucking chance. Oh. And do you know what surprised me is Danny did a roller derby at the beginning of the day at like 9 o'clock. And one of his teammates broke his leg in like 3 places. So I don't think the match was finished and they had to wait for the ambulance. So hats off to you, Danny.
Really huge. I've been diagnosed. I've got a sickness. Been diagnosed. I've got a sickness. Been diagnosed. I've got a sickness. Been diagnosed. I've got a sickness.
That's gorgeous, Roy.
The only cure is squats for days. The only cure, squats for days. The only cure, squats for days. The only cure, squats for days. Do some squats.
Do some squats. Do some squats, you puny humans. Honestly, every party should have a fucking petrol horse. Every party should have a petrol horse. If you don't have a petrol horse at your party, are you actually living? No. No, you're not. Right, let's go find... Where are you? Where are you? All right. There we are, John Coffey. Because he's got to run off in a minute. So let's play. You still in the building, John? Wow! Fucking hell. Wow! Keenan Zero, welcome to the party. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably a contender for track in the night without even listening to a kick drum. We are 30 seconds into the fucking intro and already this is sounding a bit fucking special. Oh, I can't describe the track. Damn it! Thanks. It's like how I sound, not completely exhausted. Not completely, but almost. Yeah, it deserves a big arena, this one, absolutely. Listen to it. Oh, he sent this off to a label, actually. So let's hope it gets picked up, yeah? Have we got any advice for the man? Don't feel like I'm talented enough to give this guy advice. Will, what happened to your track? I swear you put a track in last week and I was going to play it, but we didn't. What happened to it? Got a Robert Miles vibe all over this. Post it again, Will. Post it again. Beautiful stuff, John. Beautiful stuff. Post it again. I'll play it right fucking now. Your sound selection, John, is on fucking point every time. Sumptuous, says Gorgeous Roy. What a fucking brilliant word. And it describes it really well. DJ Jones says, not Robert Miles as much as John Digweed. Nice work. A driving bass line would pick it up even more. 9. I'd put this through to track of the night. Lovely. Little intro into it. Loads of shares for the URL tonight. First 3 posts on my timeline are shares. Thank you all so much. One on that. Anything, John, a bit too short. You had the mini break here. The sound selection is beautiful, mate. Then you had the long break here, and then what are we? You're only like a minute and a half towards the end of the track. You could probably extend that out to about 5 and a bit minutes. I think this bit needs more space to breathe before the deconstruction. Nonetheless, if that wasn't a private track, that would be going through to track of the night. Berserker, welcome to the party. Yeah, great stuff. Michael Walker says, maybe just back off the clap a smidge and not so dry. Other than that, it's lush. See, if that's the only criticism we have for it, the clap might be a little bit loud and not quite so dry, you know, the track's a banger, right? Track is a banger. John Coffey, welcome back to Making Music. It's great to see you at the URL again. It really is. Like I say, I'd chuck that through to track of the night, but I can't because it's a private track. I hope that a label picks that up, mate. I really do. Where are we? Maybe it's a bit more than 8 tracks. Let me just go back and DJ Shade. Sounds a little muffled. I'm hoping that that is just the first kick you've decided to use and it will get harder. Yes, well, you placed it in. Excellent. Okay, 9 tracks then. Yeah. after listening to John's track and then coming into this one, can you hear the clarity within which John crafted his noises? And this is just a little bit muffled. I think this needs a little jiggle in the mix stage. It's all in that bit, those bass frequencies at the bottom. Berserker says, hello all, tuning in from work. What do you do for work? And are they happy for you to be listening to us right now? Or are you surreptitiously doing it? Oh, a dental tech. Where in the world are you, Berserker? It's not muddy, it's just a bit muffled. Those frequencies just need tightening up a bit so that so they're not all within that bandwidth of the same. Oh, Colorado Springs, okay. So it is the daytime for you over there. I hope that the rest of the people in your dentist surgery are enjoying this. Yeah, the track's nice, it just needs cleaning up, Will.
Make me dance.
Oh God, who keeps putting tracks in? Oh, no, that was Will. Well, track was not found. Well, do it again. We'll do it again. Is it private, mate? You have 2 minutes to sort that out. Yeah, Eric M. Keys, welcome to the party. See, everything's just in that bass tone. The only thing that's not are the hats. No, do it now, Will.
Make me dance all night long.
So it's like it, bouncy, 8.9 cats. I would go that high if the frequencies were clearer and they had a little bit more definition. The track itself is fine. Like you say, nice and bouncy, moves along nicely. I like what you did with the snare there. I was like, oh God, you've swapped kick rolls for snare rolls and doing exactly the same thing, and you didn't. Here we go again. No? Good. Just a little touch. But yeah, can you hear how everything is in that bass tone? I don't think it's limiting or compression on the master because it doesn't sound like anything's being let out when the kit goes. It feels to me just like it needs a little just a rework in the mix stage, just to bring those frequencies out a little bit and some higher end frequencies as well. So I am going to say to DJ Shade, give that a little bit of a rejiggle, send it to us, and then we'll mark it. Although you're getting good reviews as it stands. Let's see if Will fixed it. Did you fix it, Will? Will, did you fix it? I'm not even going to say Will will fix it for me, because that has evil connotations. Oh, shit. Ah. Let's try that again. Yes! Love it when Will puts tracks in. Really do. Oh, excuse me. Will doesn't put tracks in much, but joins us nearly every week. So it is an absolute pleasure to play your tracks, Will. It really is. Electronic. Sounded a bit techno to me when we got that little intro there. Let's see about the rest of it, shall we? It's definitely got a techno feel to it, fella. This definitely feels like techno to me, mate. Oh! Oh! was going to say, kick sounds a little muffled, and then you fucking banged us around the face with that. If Keith, was it, is still watching, this is the kind of kick you needed. Slam him, Will, slam him. Kevin. Nice. My chaos pads aren't on at the moment, so I can't check. Well, how fast is this one?
And haven't you always spun me?
Love the kick. I'd go so far as to say I would like a sample pack of this kick. Some sirens going on in the background, and it fits perfectly over this.
You have to be always drunk.
I've got, or rather Elsa's got a funny story about that Keith minesweeping, and I shall tell it to you after this track.
That's all there is to it. It's the only way. Not to feel the horrible burden of time that breaks your back and bends you to the earth. You have to be continually drunk.
What? Unexpected. DJ Jones says, yeah, bass drum a bit light still, go deeper and add a bit of bass.
You have to be always drunk. You have to be always drunk.
I hope your shower was a good one, Jordan. Yeah, I'm going to agree with Jamie on this one. Needed to go on longer. This. It's just going to end. And it's just got going.
You have to be always drunk.
You could, literally, that's a 5-minute track. There's more to that. This is your pre-break. You want another break somewhere here, and you want to end the track somewhere over here. But what you've got there is a solid 9, mate. A solid 9. Right. Thank you very much, Will. Always a pleasure to play your stuff. All right, I'm going to tell you a little story about Keith the Minesweeper whilst we listen to a bit of the Degenerate. Okay, so Keith the Minesweeper, which was hilarious. This was the guy that just irritated all of us towards the end of the night. Apparently, I also saw some guy piss into a glass, fill the glass right up with piss, and then put it on one of the kegs outside in the smoking area. Now, she saw Keith 2 or 3 times eyeing this pint up, and eyeing this pint up. They'd go away, come back, and he'd eye this pint up again. And about 45 minutes had gone past, and he turned around and said, "Is this anybody's drink?" And of course everyone was like, no, it's not our drink at all. And he was like, all right, fine. Picked it up, downed the fucking lot in one go. That poor bastard drank a pint of someone's piss thinking it was beer. So if there is any retribution on Keith being a cunt, that was it there. And that is a true story from the Clown Army meetup. That is exactly what fucking happened. No, I didn't have a clue. Didn't even, like, as soon as it touched his lips, I would have gone, oh, wait a minute, that ain't what it's supposed to be, and stopped. No, this cunt fucking downed the whole thing. and also watch the whole thing. I would have loved to have seen that. Elsa says, I'd just like to say any decent human being would have been informed they were about to drink piss, but he was not a decent human being. So unfortunately, you can't do decent human being things to indecent human beings, can you? If they want to mind sweep and have no money and try to touch up girls and generally get in your face and be an annoying prick all fucking night long, drink a pint of piss, you cunts. Charlie Ryan, everybody, the degenerate. Push it. Yeah, Charlie Ryan did so well. Two negatives in this case do make a positive. You're quite correct. Oh, teasing cunt. Are you ever getting those fairy lights back? Probably not. Here is another story from the Clown Army sound system. At this point when Charlie was playing, Bad Badger was in the green room snoring his fucking head off on the sofa. We finished the night, we're packing down, turned the lights on, and I'm like, please, somebody go fucking wake up Badger. 4 people tried. 4 people tried. Go and check Charlie out. He's on my YouTube. He will be on his YouTube fairly soon. All right, let's just duck that down there and go back to where we were. I believe we are some Marius Luca next. Yes, we are indeed. Here's a little chilled indie spring vibe. Okay, come on then, Marius. By the way, Marius won last week's track of the night, and so did Charlie Ryan. It was a tie. Yeah, Badger did miss out on the teabagging. And it's also quite funny, I don't know if Danny Carnage is still on, but Danny, it was about 5 o'clock. Danny had been there since like 2 or 1, and he was trying to get some shot eye on the sofa, and I just wanted to take a picture of him, and he kind of woke up with a start, and he's like, don't fuck with me. I'm like, mate, I just wanted to take a picture. No one's going to fuck with you, trust me, Danny.
Some of us fly, some of us cheat, and some of us steal, but most of us lie. Some of us flow, keep calling.
No problem, Jordan, no problem. We will hang out at some point, mate.
I will leave my
We have 2 admins on right now. Elsa Jane and point 2 from the man from down under in Tasmania, mate. I hope life has been good to you at the moment, Gazm. Morgan says this is nicely different from you, Marius. You never know what you're going to get with Marius. You never know what you're going to get. Dump this cold coffee, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Ah! The dog there. It sounds a little to me like something Duran Duran would have made back in the 80s. Somebody said this should be tracking a night, so let's pop it in the thread for that. I made it about 5:30. It's now 9:30.
Everything you heard
This reminds me of something Duran Duran would have made. Ah, Sade vibe. Jamie, welcome to the party. Yes, Jason. Summer evening barbecue. This would be lovely. Cocktails, beer, and meat. Yeah, people have already said let's put it through to track night. It's getting really high scores in the comment section there as well. Would I change anything about it? Anything I would do to that would make it a completely different tune. And it is nice to hear something so very, very different from you, Marios. Where did the inspiration for that one come from? Climbfest 14, Jordan, and it'll probably be at Christmas again. So yeah, that one's going through to track of the night. Nazmaz, who did make an appearance at Climbfest IRL for a little while. And I want him for the next one. Okay, just a sound pack. I did like the track they put in last time because we can see what he was doing. Oh, it's working, doggo. Go find a cat to play with. Jordan, it's at Christmas. Dog, I'm going to kick you in your cunt in a minute. Stop it. DJ Jage, to the words round my mouth, mate. Wait until it finishes. DJ Jones says, is a heavier beat rhythm coming in soon? Rhythm feels a bit light. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Kick needs pumping up a little bit, and could do with some extra percussion going on in there a little bit. I'm still going to give it a 9. Agree with you, Jason. I was waiting for distortion and a bit more grating sounds, but it did not appear halfway. It could have taken off. Instead, it just drifted along nicely. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jordan gives it a 9, Jason Marsh gives it a 9, Sansa James gives it a 9.3 cats. It's doing what it needs to do. It gives bass face. I just want that rhythm to be a little bit more varied towards the end, and the kick to be a little bit lighter. Yeah, Maniac says, yeah, it's got to be a 9 too. DJ Jones, 8, too hectic. Let sounds go alone for a while, not all at once, all the way through the track. I kind of liked it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to give that a 9. If you bump the kick up a bit and give the percussion a little bit more variation towards the end, and like Jason said, stick in a little bit more distortion in there, and you've got an over a 9, possibly track of the night track. Alan Crawford said the next iteration is 15 and will be at Christmas time. And Gorgeous Roy says, have we got the summer off then? Yes, we have got the summer off. And the reason we've got the summer off is because the summer Kleinfests don't do quite as well as the Christmas Kleinfests. The Christmas Kleinfests, we have a captive audience, yeah. In this, it's wet, it's cold, it's that limbo time between Christmas, and it's just more, there's more of a vibe to the Christmas Kleinfest than there are to the summer ones. Because in the summer it's hot, it's warm, everybody's out, the festivals running. Whilst we did Kleinfest summertime last year, we were up against 3 festivals, really hot weather, and it was. It just limits the amount of people that we get in. So I've decided not to do the summer ones in favor of doing more IRL stuff, which brings me to my next point as well. So if you have any ideas for what we can do for the URL's 8th birthday, in August, the first week of August, the URL turns 8, which is fucking amazing. And it looks like my YouTube will get 400,000 views by that time as well. So we have 2 things to celebrate. How do we celebrate? What do we do? Do we do an IRL meet? Do we do, what do we do? Go to Australia to celebrate. Yeah, 8 years, Alan. It's a long fucking time. I didn't think we get past a year, and here we are 8 years deep, and we're still growing as a community, which is fucking a group wank, says Morgan Juniper. You'd only have your hood up in the corner like this anyway, Morgan. We'd never see you wank him. But no, something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. What do we do? How do we do it? The vision I have for it is like 3 or 4 people on a sofa, somewhere really nice. We have like an audience kind of thing. That's what I'd really, really like. That's how I would like it to go. Like a talk show type thing, or something along those lines. Just to really, really hammer home how good the URL has been for 8 years. Let's invite loads of people over. Let's get Charlie Ryan in. Let's get Alan down. Let's get people on a sofa. We'll all have mics. And that's my vision for it. That's what I'd like. Would anybody be interested in that? Or have you got a better idea that can trump it? I am open to ideas right now. What would you like to see the URL do for her 8th birthday and my YouTube channel reaching 400,000 views? 400,000 views! I'm quite proud of that and happy about that. Anyway, back on with the show. Great track, Nazmaz. A few tweaks to the drums and you are onto a winner. Sounds James! 2nd track. Bit of house.
The sounds of James.
I'm not keen on that.
Fuck is that?
Oh yeah, there's a venue in Bristol that could be used. There's a few things.
So just so you get the visual, last night we ordered a pizza party.
Point 2, get out. The 8th birthday for the URL. How do we celebrate? What do we do? Oh, chains.
So
how was this made? Where was this made?
I'm sitting here, give your honest opinion here.
I'd rather not do it at the scratch cap. I'd rather do it where we can have kind of like an audience. The Lost Horizons is a bit of an empty space for that. I'm thinking more like, all right, well, I really don't know. A studio space with sofas where we can all sit around, chat, play some music, you know, everybody can have some input. We have like a little audience, 10, 15 people, you know, not massive, but something needs to be done.
You're right in front of your 4 slices.
Right, I thought so.
Okay, so I ate this corner. He ate that one first. He ate this corner. I ate this one. Right. He ate that one. Yes. Right. I ate this one. Yes. Right. He skipped that one. Maybe I didn't want them. Maybe I wanted the corner. He skipped that one. I went to the corner. Stood up and took mine. Oh, I didn't stand up nothing because he reached across.
No, it doesn't have to be in Bristol.
Was this corner
but it needs to be somewhere that clients can get to easily. And I'm guessing it would have to be done on a Saturday. And I'm guessing it would have to be a day stream. And I'm all on for this. I really, really am. Jordan, come down and see us. Like literally, James, I can tell the stuff that you've written on a phone and that you've written in Ableton. You are much more comfortable with a phone. Don't quit on Ableton. Bass for days, mate. If I'm honest, I think the vocal is a little harsh for the track. Oh, should actually that'd be awesome, mate. So yeah, what do we do for the 8th birthday? He's Italian American like myself, screaming, it's going to be a bit harsh. That vocal works better. It's more musical. Yes, our alien in the building! I will put it through, Alan, because I think it deserves it. But like I say, I think that the vocals on top of it are a little harsh for the housey sounds in the background. But it's produced really fucking well. Yeah, Morgan says, my cousin down in Devon has been taking field recordings of people chatting, often drunk, and wants me to put those recordings to music. I think that would work. This is called argumentative house music. Silly arguments over a house beat. I feel like a field might cause complications, but then we could do like, again, it's a bit, that's going to take a bit more work and organizing, because then once we've done the URL, we might just as well do some sort of musical event as well. Like I'm just trying to, I'm trying to think of keeping this not small, but like easily manageable. Yeah. I like the idea of a field and a marquee, but it's logistically, like literally, we could just hire a space for like 3 or 4 hours, do the URL's birthday, and then like disappear off. What you're planning is more of like a full-on like happy birthday party and everything as well. But we have 4 months. Where are we? March, April, May. No, we're not. Yeah, March, April, May, June, and July. So we got 4 months to get something done. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, James, put that through to Tracker tonight anyway. For me, the music underneath it was superior. The vocals over the top of it were a little bit harsh. But yeah, great stuff. Like I say, I can tell when you use a phone and tell when you use Ableton. It's two very, very different production styles. And I understand it. What I do here is totally different to what I do in Ableton. I get it. I really, really do. Okay, David Johnson, who's up for Track of the Week from last week. Let's see what he's got for us this time. Cat calf. It's tiny, mate. It is absolutely tiny. You get like 5 people in there and that is it. Although, I like the idea.
Love.
In a jacuzzi. I mean, I'm all on for it. Sound system and a skate park. See, at that point we have to have a generator. You know, we have to bring all of our kit.
Love. 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 Love, love.
Lovely, 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 lovely. Yeah, we could rent a studio in Feeder Road. That's not a bad shout. Mind manipulation.
Music. Music. Music.
Yeah, I do really like the idea so far, like Clown's chat show with guests on the sofa, absolutely. And audience members that we can go in and stick a mic in their face. Oh, let me know if you do that, Leaf. I'll come along. I mean, we could rent the studio for the whole day and have a little stream afterwards, you know? A cinema. That's not a bad show. Yeah, Clown Army Conference, that kind of thing. Or a hotel meeting room, yeah, absolutely.
Love.
Just some space that we can utilise where there's 3 or 4 people on a sofa, 10 to 15 people in the audience, and then a little jam at the end of it. That kind of thing would be cool. DJ Jones, mate, this is superior. Two, 3, so 4 in the box for Track of the Night so far. You should call it Super Deep. That bass is fucking beautiful, mate. It's like peanut butter. My manipulation makes some inquiries. My town has a mini theatre, perfect size. We also have tiny live music venues. Could do an after party there as well. It'd be nice if we could do it all in one space. Is the idea, so we don't have to, lug a whole bunch of equipment to one venue and then lug a bunch of equipment to another venue. It just means we can have it all set up. We only need like 4 or 5 acts, nothing major. A sofa and some chairs, a coffee table, a coffee percolator, some plugs, a sound system. Yeah, it all adds up. I'm putting that through to Track of the Night again. Would I change anything about it? Not a fucking thing. Okay, Synthetic, you're up next. Hardware's weekly challenge, or the Doom challenge. I was interested in this. I just didn't have enough time to get anything done. Let's hope this is dark. Don't forget the water bomb. It's not legal in our country, unfortunately, Eric M. Keys. You still got to be undercover about that shit. Yeah, I'm sorry as well, my dude. I really, really am. I played Doom. There must be tea and biscuits. There must be tea and biscuits. I played Doom, and this would fit comfortably in the background whilst playing it. Yeah, cheese and crackers too. Donuts, coffee. Nice mashup, says I Am Maniac. Is this a Doom track? Is that what he's done? No worries, Saints James. You get yourself fed. Oh, Flash Gordon comes in. Gordon's alive? As in mashups with guitars, slow electric vibe underneath it. Yeah. This literally could be. I could be playing Doom. This could be the soundtrack. Five tracks left, my dudes. Half an hour left of the show. Says that bass line reminds me of my old Korg Poly 800. Jonathan, who won this one? Says the sound design behind that game is awesome. There is a documentary about that and it's well worth a watch. Oh, we'll find out on Thursday, no problem. I thought you'd already I thought you did that on the Monday, but no, that's fine. Let us know. I'm going to give this a 9+ for the brief for the Hardware Jams Challenge. This absolutely nails it on the head. It's also one of the more track-like pieces we've had from Synth Addict. in one of the rooms in a club, so you got 3 rooms going. I would be in there listening to this. I don't think he needs more expression on it, to be honest. I Am Maniac, but you probably can, yeah. Point 2 says, yeah, I could definitely throw down some Doom Monsters to this. Game over, man, says Point 2. I don't know if you played the Alien game, but it used to spin the game over. So it was Revo EMAG. Game over. Revo EMAG. Yeah, solid 9 on that one, fella. Nice track as well. Because some of the things you put in are a little bit... and eclectic, you know, like the one you put in a couple of weeks back that was just all Oriental noises and Eastern noises. Again, you know, not quite a track, but that's for me sounded more like a track. Oh my back, Australia 0, step up to the plate. 4 more tracks to go, people.
You see here, kid. You gotta just
What's this? Look at a fucking intro on that.
What came before.
A minute long.
You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath, and jump. And you might think, what if I fall? Well, what if you don't? What if you fly?
That's not where I expected it to go.
What if you fly? What if you fly? What if you fly? What if you fly? You just gotta
yeah, baby.
Take a deep breath and jump. What if you fly? What if you fly? Fly.
Oh, it's fucking private. I can't put it anywhere, it's a private track. Giving me jerky neck. Yeah, absolutely agreed. Just fucking lovely, mate. Fucking back. Someone get me a new back, please. Oh my Christ, my back. Those chords from a 10cc track, not sure. Yeah, I think I should go to a doctor as well, Jordan. Elsa keeps telling me that for my elbow. Sometimes lifting up my phone is so painful, and that shouldn't be the case. I'd love to put it through to Track of the Night, but it is a private track, so I can do nothing with it. Playful, really playful. Too much wanking. I think it's sleeping in beds where I don't have a nest of 6 pillows. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 pillows. No, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pillows. I need 7 pillows. Bring out the trumpets. Yeah, more brass, please. Dynamics says quite bluesy and dubby, proper genre hopper. Yeah, absolutely. Jason Marsh says clever tune, Track of the Night. If this wasn't a private track, I would be putting this through to Track of the Night, but I cannot. I'm not wanging elbow in more ways than one. Oh, I've got juices downstairs. Why am I not fucking drinking them? Yeah, that was an amazing track. Fun, happy, playful, serious, bass. Bring out those brass instruments a bit more as well. Play with those loads. Beautiful fucking track. Oh, it's still work in progress. Excellent. Maybe we'll see the final product at some point then. Okay, so 4 tracks left. Leaf Yospa is next. Are you still in the building, Leaf? Fucking hell. Nice. Nice. Nice, really nice. I am, Jordan, I am. Apparently this is Leaf and Jordan T from a few Cunning Fests ago. Oh, yes, mate. Sublime, mate. I will say, Marios, that there is a pillow under my head, and then a pillow each to hug, and then a pillow on the side of those, and then 2 pillows so that I can, because my knees rub together and it hurts so much. I have to put a pillow in between my legs. So when I roll over in the night, I've got a pillow to hug, and a pillow between my legs, and a support pillow, support pillows, and then a pillow behind my head. MC Fanoon, welcome to the party. only need 9 pillows when I hit 50, Marios. Oh, have you MC Finin? I didn't see you. Is that an emotional support pillow? Yes, it is. In the fade out, the deconstruction of the track. Marios, loving the change up. It changed slightly variation wise. Wanted something earlier or a break, and then it hit us and hit us with it again. But still got to be a 909 Fat Cats. Yeah, I'm putting that through to track of the night. That's gonna get my vote this week. Absolutely beautiful. Leaf and Johnny T together are amazing. They really, really are. We haven't seen a lot of Johnny T recently, Leaf. Is he okay? Is everything all right with Johnny T? Like I say, it would be nice to hear some more music from him. Leaf says, whoop, you whoop, thank you. Credit where credit's due, mate. And you two worked beautifully together. It was wicked acid. That acid, I was jealous of that acid line. And that is no joke. And I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, Leaf. That was really good. That was really, really, really fucking good. Okay, penultimate. Let's see what it says about it. Let's see how loud it is first. Okay. Oh, ambient. I have so many different old tracks, so I'm just going through there, Mark. So many gems that got no airtime. Don't know if I'm going to like this one. Doesn't look like there's a break in there. Maybe it is around here. Leaf says, John is good. Been a while since I've seen him. Good, just as long as he's okay. Like I say, we haven't heard anything from him. He's not offered up himself for a Clown Fest set for fucking ages. And it would be nice to get something off of him at some point. So if you go and see him, tell him I'm asking after him. Yes, indeed, Jordan. The next shout out is on Monday, and I will say that at the end of the show. Leaf says, thank you, Clown Army. I've gone all mushy. Yeah, Leaf, that gets my vote this week. For sure. God, loads more shares of the URL. Fucking fantastic. Yes, Yenti. Yenti's not even been in the building tonight and he's given us a share. Go on, my son. Leroy's done it as well. Fantastic. Good little community we've got going on here. Leaf's done it as well. Fantastic. I'm sure I'll see a few more over the next few days.
Your call is important to us. If you would like to just hold on, a representative will get to the phone as soon as possible. All lines are busy at the moment, but if you'd like to call back, please feel free.
Oh my god, MC Fanu says, where's the link to this, Mark? In the fucking thread, you fanny! Just under your track, in fact. 2 under your track. But no, I will help the afflicted and give a link. I'm glad you take my banter for what it is, and it is just banter. Have a sense of humour. Like music, don't be a cunt. Unfortunately, Jamie, this one isn't for me. There's not enough in there for me to... Jason, come and do a show, for fuck's sake. Definition of ambient, trying to create a mood and don't know where to go with it. Finish with long outro. Come and do a show. Oh yeah, okay, Alan holds a good point. Decent trip tune, 8.5 cats. Now, where's DJ Jones? Are you off? He says, cool show, people, nice vibes, and glad to hear about the success of Pierrot. Yeah, that one's not for me, fella. Anything I would do to that would absolutely... I mean, it could do with a break for sure. It was a bit relentless. Like Jason said, didn't really know where it was going and finished on a long outro. Not a bad track, but just not for me. MC Fanoon, you are penultimate. 3 examples in 2 minutes of regenerated song mode some years ago and uploaded it to Audio AI with original piece in the SoundCloud description. Okay. All right. Okay. Does that mean you're going to remix it, DJ Jones? I like the Blip Loop would do different track with just that. Yeah, absolutely. Mario, you've tuned in for the penultimate track, mate. However, it is good to see you at the URL, fella. How's life and are you making music? Now that the Pierrot is over, my problem is I can only concentrate on one thing at a time. So now that the Pierrot is over, I can get back to doing music. So this is AI made, is it? Okay. I prefer this one. This one, it's got more purpose. Does that make any sense? Didn't like that. Right, let's listen to the last one then. Okay, so this is AI made. Why this doesn't spark a rant? Do a mix of Will's track tonight. Excellent, excellent. It sounds like somebody's throwing a bunch of MIDI at some really old Casio stuff. The noises are really shrill. Where's the original, fella? Oh. Didn't you say it was in there? In the SoundCloud description. Can't see it. Am I missing something? I'm sorry. And this is you. This is you. Oh. Really like that. Don't like that. You had me here. This was... Ooh. Attitude dark. Don't like that. DJ James is on a ramp for me. DJ Jones says, the thought of creating music is to create it yourself. Everything else is presets and ready-made loops. Sorry. Drop that pad. Fucking 8 pads. Yes, we did, Jordan, many times. No, not EMX, EA. I just don't like pads. Everything else about the track I love. No X on it, just EA. The X is only for the EMX and the ESX because they're like extra. There's the ER, the EA, and the ES. Sampler, rhythm, analog. Morgan, no, pads are all awful. That I agree with actually. The Prophecy is going through the MX and it has a stutter on it. I have a stutter pedal, I'm thinking about putting that on it as well. No, you don't, Alan. Yeah, literally. Can you imagine all those bleeping noises? We're just that behind it. Better, you dropped it out. It sounds so much better. Nah, take that away. You've got some panning going on as well, which is really nice. But yeah, ditch that fucking pad. Just take it out of the mix entirely. It's dominating the mix. It's like a smoke machine. It's just eating up everything. Right, none of them have got this, which is groove beyond belief. Work on that. Drop those pads. Yeah, if you wanna keep going with this experiment and see where it leads you, and let us know how many hours you put into this as well. That would be interesting to find out. So, how long does it take you to train an AI to make something that's genuinely listenable and not going to be picked out as for what it is, and how close can it get you to that groove that you're looking for? I like this idea. I made like 30 tries. Jesus Christ. Do you think you could have made a track in that time? I don't know recall from Alan Wilder, but if that is what that first bit sounds like, then I may go and search that guy out. But yeah, this is a nice experiment. Do you have all 30 of those tracks? Could you post them in the link description of this one so that you can see the journey through it and how it does? But only 2-minute sample, but it's only 2-minute samples. Oh, okay. Does it not do any more than that, or do you have to pay for it? Listen to Undersound Methods ASAP. Okay, Eric, if you can just remind me of that at some point, that would be great. Okay, Gorgeous Roy is saying the same thing. Okay, cool. Always looking for good music, especially if it sounds like this. Awful. I pay to be able to upload my own tracks. Okay. Yeah, and make a note of how long it takes you to do this as well, because, you know, like, could you have an entire track written in the time that it would take for you to train an AI to do what it needs to do to make a track palatable? I like this little experiment. Thank you for your penultimate track. Okay. What a massive Clownfest live. What a massive Clownfest live. Yes. When I got home, I made this for the Clown Army Bandcamp. Do not buy it from this link. If you do, I'll give you the money to Mark anyway. Mark will add this to the Clown Army Bandcamp when it's ready. Excellent. Well, I've got a drum and bass EP that or extended play that I've still got to put up for, so maybe this can go on that. Let's have a listen. Oh, well, that's a good start, isn't it? Actually, MC Fanoon, if you want to follow this idea right to the end, you could make a little video to accompany it as well. How, what, commands, that kind of thing. One, two, three, 4, 5. Right, well, that's the 6th one. Miles back. No problem. You're more than welcome, MC Fanoon. This is the kind of groove that Fanood had at the beginning of the track. Just a little bit more attitude in Fanood's. This is silky, sweet. Yeah, these parts are much better. Yeah, yours was like a fog that was kind of getting in between everything. Dynamic says, machine ghostwriters freak me out. I thought the robots were going to do the washing up and the hanging up and the washing and the walking of the dogs and the delivering of the food. But no, they come in here and they take away our art. Yeah, sure, Jordy, if you want to do that, we'll do that. Oh, I don't know where that is, Badge. I don't think it will make us superfluous. It's a tool. It's a tool. I'm sure there will be robots out there that, or AI out there that writes its own stuff and plays its own gigs, but unless you're willing to, like, how many DJs do you think play on a weekend on, you know, throughout the world? You know, it's got to be in the millions, right? Like, there's no way, you know, and the amount of music that is played by people. Like there's a robot rock band. Ken, that's going through to track of the night. It was silky, it was smooth, it was fucking beautiful. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. I doubt I will, but let's see if I can. Yeah. Compressor head.
Yeah.
Not a line in recording, obviously. And that tours. That actually plays tracks. That has gigs. That has live gigs. Is this going to replace every musician? Absolutely not. Will AI do the same? Yeah, it will be the same as this. It won't. It'll go down the same route. It's not. I'm not afraid of AI. I'm not afraid of AI. If it makes the interface between me and making music that much simpler, I'm all for it. I am all for it. But yeah. That's not going to replace every metal band out there. You could program that to play every metal band that was ever around, but it's just not the same. Would you go and see this? Yeah, absolutely. Would you just go and see this? Like if like in 50 years nobody plays instruments anymore and it's all done like this? No. Anyway. Let's get back to the show. There was a little rant right at the end of the show. Mind Manipulation, great music, man. Sending that through to track of the night. Loving it. All right. Oh, no, that was the end of the track. We ended with Mind Manipulation. Great. Brings the show even closer to the end. Yeah, baby. Oh, nearly 3 hours. It's been great to rap music here this evening. Emotion and feeling required, absolutely. And mistakes. That it's like when the drum machine came out, everybody was like, brilliant, we don't need a drummer and all that kit. And then they used it and it was staccato, and it's like, oh, there's no humanness to it. No, there's no, and off the cuff stuff as well. If you program it, I'm sure it could do it, and I'm sure you could program an AI to rolls and fills and stuff and breaks in the right places. But it's still not the same. It's still not the same. It's like, you watch sports and stuff because it's people in the moment, and that's what you go for. It's that in the moment thing. With computers and stuff, it's kind of, it's not in the moment. It's already, there. I don't know. Have you heard virtual drum programmers now? No, I'm sure they're out there. Yep, Compressor Head is a program band, absolutely. There's no AI going on there to give it any life to it. It's just going to play. It's like a MIDI. It's like having a MIDI keyboard, and you putting the notes in, and it's spitting out back out again. But yeah, they tour. I'm right, Charlie Ryan. They tour. They have gigs, right? Welcome to the party, by the way. Novelty wore off quick. Yeah, it did wear off quick, and I think that'll be. We're not going to go out and see an AI or okay, some people are going to go out and watch an AI create music live, and some people are not. It's kind of like it's kind of like whether you like Blur or Oasis. It's like, do I like analog or digital? Am I Manchester United or Manchester City? It's all person dependent, and some people are going to embrace that technology and go, yeah, I appreciate a robot is writing this music, and and other people don't. It's There's an AI door that does singing now. Yeah, absolutely. That kind of stuff is. I saw that recently, actually. But yeah, that kind of thing's not been far off for a while. AI is coming on at a fast rate soon. It will. We will be told we are AI end program. Well, technically, we're biological computers. We do everything a robot does. We just have been doing it longer. I don't know. But yeah, Lindsay comes around and talks about AI. Apparently, she was saying, and like this was a couple of weeks ago, so forgive me if I get this wrong. But there was an AI that was designed to look at diseases and how people get diseases and what diseases they are. And it did this within like, a few days. It was like, yeah, I've done. What more do you want me to do? So now it's looking at enzymes to combat those disease. And if it would have taken normal computers like 1 billion years, again, I'm exaggerating, to do this normally. But this AI was like, yeah, I did it in 6 days. There you go. There's all the information you're going to need on diseases. What do you want me to do now? And this is one of the things with AI. It could revolutionize the way we do things, which is fucking amazing. I don't know. I'm not afraid of it. Oh yeah, I'm going to stick to listening to URL instead of AI. Absolutely. But like, there's there's a market for noise bands. Yeah, and I don't get it. Have you seen Torturing Nurses? Just don't get it. I just don't get it. Is it Torturing Nurses? I'm sure that's what his artist name is. And he just kind of... Anyone can do that with a bunch of pedals. So yeah. So there are going to be people into it, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way of the world. Something new comes in and it becomes a fad for a bit. And anyway. Yeah, the cancer screenings where human error can be removed. Absolutely right. Roy says, I'm not afraid of AI, but of people going to basically get culled. Well, we're already doing that naturally, Roy. We're already doing it. Again, me and Lindsay were talking about this the other week. The birth rate in Britain has dropped from I think it's 2.4 to 1.7 or something. So it's on a decline anyway, and there are enough of us here as it is. I don't think we need to go breeding too much. I think 1 per couple is absolutely fine. We can bring the population down a bit. What else did he say? Oh, just about getting cold. Yeah, we're doing it. The only place where birth rates are higher is in really impoverished zones. Lindsay did have some statistics on this, but I forget them. So yeah, we're already on a decline anyway. But in 20 years or much less, you won't even know if you're watching people or AI. Yeah, there is that about it as well, Badger. The AI is becoming that good that it's hard to tell from what's real and what's not. I had to look at something 2 or 3 times the other day to go, that surely isn't real. I mean, it's still not there yet. But hey, who cares? If you, again, I should probably stop ranting. I'd like to write movies. I really would. But script and storyboard and actors and, all these kind of things. If I can just put some prompts into an AI and have it churn something out and it can be a piece of my art, the AI didn't make it. The AI just helped me make it. It's like having a team of writers there. Oh no, we're taking away jobs. Yeah, but it's more accessible to people. There's always going to be pros and cons to fucking everything, Charlie Ryan. I've nothing against folk using it, just don't lie. Some people fronting like they are producers when it's a line of text making the tunes. Absolutely. But it still has to come from your brain. The computer's like, what? I'd like you to write a bass drum, please. Okay. We're still at that place. I'm sure the Japanese will be doing AI sex robots soon. They already are, Tollington. Not that I know about any of this at all. No. Jason Marsh says, I'm amazed anybody let me put my willy anywhere near them. Well, Bear will do that to a girl. Elon is a human. AI already causing issues. Yeah, absolutely. They just damaged our heritage seed bank to prevent future famines. Dumbasses, all to save money. That's really depressing news to hear, Synth Addict. Ben Jordan just did an excellent upload about economics, which then went into why we were having AI forced on us everywhere when nobody asked for it. Yeah, but did anybody ask for taxes? Did anybody ask for a 5-day working week? Did anybody ask for wages to be where they are? Did anybody ask for houses to be where they are? That's all things that are being told to us by other people. AI couldn't organize 19 acts in 10 hours. I bet it could. Right. I think we've come to the end of the show. All right. This AI debate is worse than the sync button debate. It really is. Don't you take my job? Well, you know, if AIs take jobs and we don't actually have to work that too much, AI and robots take jobs. Have you seen the video where the robot commits suicide? He was employed at, I think it was Amazon for a bit, and just takes things off things and puts things on the rail, takes things off things, put them on the rail. He reaches up, no, and then just falls down. I'd like to think that thing is committing suicide, but they don't have the soul just yet. Right, I think I'm gonna leave you all because the rant is strong this evening. Right, I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of Sibby's set this evening because she was fucking fantastic, and it was her. Oh, that's not it. Where's it gone? There it is. She was fantastic, and it was her first set ever in the world, ever, which shocked a lot of people, and she absolutely smashed it out of the fucking park. So for outros for the next couple of weeks, I am going to be playing little bits of us at the Pierrot because it was fucking marvellous. Right, I'm sure you all want to get off and do some things, write some music maybe, put in for the thread which is happening on Monday at 12 o'clock. A new thread, the 6th shout out of 2025. Ooh. Oh, and no, not the next one, maybe probably the one after. So, okay, I got excited for no reason. There will be a URL on tour next month, and it will be from Michael Walker's place, and he has a studio. Until we meet again, please think about what we can do for the URL's 8th birthday. I'd love to see loads of you there. That would be awesome. But it has to be somewhere accessible to everybody, and blah, 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 blah. Bristol has an airport for those people who don't live in England. Right, I'm off. I will leave you with some Sibby. It was a pleasure to chat music this evening with you. It was an awesome pleasure seeing all the clowns at the weekend, and I hope that we get to do that in the next 2 or 3 months again, whether it be the URL's birthday or another jam session like we did at the Pierrot. And here is Sibby at the Pierrot. Are you ready, Sibby? Take it away. Turn up the mic.
Right.
Catch you on Monday, clowns, for a new shout out.
I'm going to turn it mic up. Turn up the mic. All right, yeah. Yo. All right. All right. When I'm sitting and I'm thinking what I'm missing. I get to reminiscing and I'm seeing pictures in my mind's eye. In my mind's eye. About the time we laughed, about the time we cried. Just falling down around and I stood by your side. I'm still by your side. I'm still by your side. Even though we rarely see each other, to my sisters and my brothers, hope you're not losing good to you. That goes out to former lovers too. So how the fuck are you? I know she's sitting there and thinking when she gets me about linking me before my second wicket. It's all over time, shrinking me all apart. It takes so long, it can be lying. Sometimes I lose my timing, sometimes I miss a bit. Not talking about the music, I'm talking about a life. I wanna feel alive. These beats stop me feeling deep. I'm home alone, I hype, but it's time to just chill. Steady drinking again, blazing up on a tent. Sing along with the birds, turn the mix up and blend. I'm so high in my tech, I don't know what's happening. I just hear the music using all of my sense. I hear the sound coming in, my thoughts I remember it. Not a care in the world, no straight to the friend. infuriating shifting, egotistic realist who sees how the world is the music that I'm fixing. Egotistic realist, I'm seeing how the world is the music that I'm fixing. But I guess I've got a dick then. And if I had a dick, I would fuck the world over. If I had a dick, I would fuck the world over. I'm a senseless, self-centered, selfish Pisces. Will take long to write this, it's all about me. Won't make me go ballistic, infuriating shit sticks, it's realistic. Sees how the world is to the music that I'm fixing. Senseless, self-centered, selfish Pisces. Take long to write this, it's all about me. It's all about me. Woo! Yo! Big it up, Bad Badger! Whoa, Bad Badger! This song is dedicated to Bad Badger. I wrote it about him because he's a fucking legend. You're not better than Badger, nah. You're not better than Badger, nah. You're not better than, you're not better than, you're not better than Badger, nah. You're not better than Badger, nah. You're not better than Badger, nah. Badger, nah, man. Badger, nah, man. Badger, 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 Badger, nah, man. No. Think you can do it? No, you can't. But in the budget, that's the plan. Get your motherfucking bass faces out.